everyone, and welcome to another weekly analysis on EMini futures. We're looking at the NASDAQ 100 index futures. Happy New Year to everyone. Today is Sunday, January 1st, 2023. We're looking into the week of January 3rd. I've already drawn the levels on NQ, just slight changes, I would say, minor changes here and there. If you look at what happened last week, it sold off, and that big green bar, as I had predicted before, it just bounced from that green bar right out of there and closed but did not confirm above that trend line. If you see, this is a bigger bear flag here. So it sold off from the bear flag, and I was hoping it would confirm on that trend below that trend line, below the bottom trend line, but it did not. So if it did bounce back, that was a solid rejection. I would like to see a squeeze here somewhere to this price level of 11,460. So let's say 12,000, and then again sell off and confirm below this bear flag. So we are still in that bear flag, but we may get a small squeeze and then confirm below. Remember, tax harvesting sell-off happened towards the end of the year, and on Friday towards the closing we saw a big spike after all the tax harvesting sell-off has been completed. So going into next week, I would expect that squeeze to continue. So I would try to take a long, and price action again will prevail. If we see a sell-off on the market open and it confirms at this level of 11,210, that means it is not able to break that. I'll take a short targeting 10,761, or I would say 10,800. But if it does not do that, it breaks the last week high, then I would, on the retest of that high, take a long. And I have talked about how I do this again on a swing analysis, so I'm not going to repeat myself. Please refer to my previous videos if you want to understand how I come up with these levels and how I trade these levels. That's pretty much it on looking at NQ on a weekly basis. Let's see if there is anything on the hourly basis or the 6-hourly basis. I am looking at the charts as I draw these levels here. Pretty much, again, as I said, it did not confirm above that trend line. I would have liked a confirmation above the trend line. That means a candle closing in whatever time frame above that trend line and retesting that trend line and the trend line holding. So far it is still selling off. So if you can see, it is making higher lows and lower highs. So that trend is still down. So I would not take immediately any trade on the market open. I would see what it does. If it breaks up and comes and retests that level here, so let's put a level there. I think it is worth finding out. If it breaks that 11,000 level and retests, maybe it will come and find few of these areas here for stop losses. So 10,940. Okay, so put a 100-point stop or something like that. It may retest that area, and when it breaks out, that's our signal to take a long. And if it could not break that area, then that's our signal to take a short on retest. You can see here it retested that area here, could not break out, sold off, and then it actually went up again and tested that area. So that's where how I look at it, and I think this is the next way where we would be able to test if these levels hold or don't hold for our trades. Again, it's a short video for NQ, not much changes from the levels before from the last week. We will have to see on price action. As always, keep your stop losses tight, your losses small, and your profit at large. Thank you for listening.